I would recommend the teaching of Olivia because she explains clearly how to work on each chakra, how to clear any blockages, and she goes in a detailed explanation as to what you could do, how it's linked to what's happening for you if you see a blockage, how you can identify it, and also how all the chakras work together. It was really useful to see that it's in meditation. It's quite important if you're going through all the chakras to start from the base up rather than from the crown chakra to the base chakra. For me, it made a massive difference. I used to do it from the crown to the base chakra, and I remember just always feeling quite not grounded enough. And once I started doing it the way Olivia taught it, it's made a massive difference. The meditation was great. The breathing techniques were also great. It's actually served me really well in terms of balancing the right and left side, and I actually have included it in my daily practice, and I've noticed a difference. So what else? And I felt really at ease, very relaxed, very comfortable with the way she guided me through the process. And yeah, she was open to answer any questions or give more information. So I would definitely recommend Olivia if you are curious about learning more on the chakras, how you can work in clearing any blockages, or just also connecting with yourself and learning more about what's going on for you. I love the Yoga Nidra. I loved it, and I love the moon salutation. I had never ever in my life have heard about the moon salutation. It was quite new. You always hear about the sun salutation, but the moon one was just so beautiful and really feminine and very very deep and slow. I absolutely loved it. And the Yoga Nidra, the meditation at the end, was just divine. I went off somewhere else and came back feeling really refreshed. Yes, I felt, so interestingly enough, I left the session and I went to a birthday party. And this was in a nightclub kind of thing. And the energy was very different. So it was quite a shock for me to go in there. But I was able to notice what was going on for me and to stay connected with myself and to say, you know what, actually, I need to go home. And be very open and honest and look after myself. My throat chakra, it made a massive difference. And it only in me just being able to say, you know what, I'm going to go home because I'm not feeling comfortable. That alone shows the impact of the work that was done before. And I felt energized. I got home and I just had a lot of energy. So it was really nice. I would say if you want to go into a deep practice, be guided, be mentored and listened to, Olivia is very generous with her time. She listens and she's able to share her experiences and integrate them with her teachings, which is a testimony of how connected you are, Olivia is with her work. So I think that is great in a teacher, someone who is able to teach from their own experience and from their own life. That's why I would recommend her. For me, it was quite interesting to see how you can actually learn to be compassionate and loving, and how you can come from a place of love, even in the face of something that it can be heartbreaking. And I was surprised with the level of resilience, of love, compassion, and how coming from a place of love gives you the strength to be resilient, to be persistent, to actually move on and have a purpose. You know, love gives you purpose, and that's what really stuck with me in terms of the story, and also just the fact that you're able to face what you could see as your biggest fear, or what you could see as something that you dread the most or hate the most. Is all of that is gone when you actually bring love to it. So yeah, it was inspiring to hear her journey to that place. So yeah, I really like the way Olivia is able to tune in into the energy of the people that she's teaching, and integrate what she's teaching with what's going on in that moment. Her level of compassion is just, that just shows how much you've actually gone into, she's gone into her own heart and done all this amazing work to be the kind of person that can bring love and compassion to the table. So yeah, I think that is fantastic. And being a teacher, especially with yoga, meditation, all these things that are confronting for most humans, because it just happens. We face things that we don't like about each other, or about ourselves, not so much about each other, but ourselves. And when we get confronted with that, and if you're being guided and taught by someone, you might not have compassion for yourself, but if you are receiving that compassion and that space to be loving and compassionate from your teacher, it actually puts you into that space. So I think it's great that Olivia is that kind of person, and that's a great bonus to have.